Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Dr. Blitz. How are you guys doing today? Today, we're gonna be watching, reacting to the state of play, um, January 31, 2024. This is our second big event, I guess. The first being the Xbox Direct, or I don't know how they call them, but basically they all follow the structure that Nintendo Direct started doing like more than 10 years ago. And I know for people who know me or have seen these streams before or my reactions, they may know that I don't really I don't fuck with with PlayStation. Like, I've never owned a PlayStation console in my life. I played some. I remember my cousins lended me their first PlayStation for an extended period of time with a lot of pirated games. The first PlayStation, and that's where I finally got to play games like Final Fantasies and Mega Man X4, X5, X6. Usually franchises that Mega Man X I was really a fan when I played in Super Nintendo, but Final Fantasy not so much. But I started liking RPGs around that time when I already had more than a basic understanding of English. So yeah, I'm not a fan of PlayStation, but I mean, it is known that they are basically the where most of the industry goes, right? Let me go and put the screen to be ready for when it premieres. The industry follows PlayStation, right? Or whatever PlayStation does, or their platform is usually where most of the industry is going to be putting their games. So yeah, it's obviously a very important company for the industry, and I'm all about industry news. I like reacting to industry news. There's been a lot of very bad news since last year, but they've been continuing about how so many people are losing their jobs at a lot of companies. The most recent was Microsoft and Embracer, which is it's obviously bad. Sony had a lot of layoffs also last year. With successful developers like the Insomniac and Bungie, that they recently acquired. So yeah, this it is something that it keeps happening. It's gonna keep happening most likely. Game companies made weird decisions, or not maybe weird, but I don't know what they were expecting during COVID. Obviously, the industry exploded, and I guess they expected things to keep growing indefinitely, but that was never going to happen. I think that was obvious, but obviously companies are like that. They are driven by money, and that's gonna keep happening. It's very unfortunate, but yeah, the thing is that I don't really expect anything from this presentation. Like usually the state of plays, from my experience watching them and the ones that I wasn't even able to watch live, it's been they rarely announce new things. Usually they just refreshes our memories about some games and that are coming, already announced. But who knows? This seems to be a longer than usual state of play, so maybe they're gonna be doing things differently. I don't know. I think that's something that I actually like from the Nintendo Directs. That if you the Nintendo Direct name is just like that. There's no partner mini or whatever. You know that Nintendo is going to be announcing a new game. Lately, it's been remakes. No, their big games have been, for example, Super Mario 1000 Year Doors was the last one. That was like the big reveal. That was in September, I think. But yeah, when it comes to the state of plays, you don't really know what to expect from these presentations. Usually they refresh the games that are coming soonish. And well, the PlayStation, the games that are coming for PlayStation exclusively, this in this year there's a lot, right? So we just had a lot of multi-platform big releases just last week, and more happening this week. Last week with Tekken 8 and the latest Yakuza game, and this week is Persona and Persona 3, the remake. What else is coming out? I forgot something. Grand Fantasy. So yeah, there's been a lot, and a lot more are happening. Just exclusive that I from that come in my mind are Final Fantasy VII, the remake, the second part, Rise of Ronin, Stellar Blade. They don't have like a really like a release date, but it's most likely going to be releasing this year. Those are exclusive, right? Only the exclusive. Let me turn down the music now. Okay, so it should be starting soonish. Let me check the audio. So yeah, I don't know if they are going to announce anything. I haven't keep up. Usually there's always rumors and leaks happening. When it comes to this type of presentations, any kind of presentation, most people start to spill out stuff before the event begins, because yeah, well, marketing starts getting their hands on stuff. This is not just the developers. When it's just only the developers know what is happening. Usually there's not that many leaks, unless they are Ubisoft, which are notoriously for being bad at keeping stuff secret. Let me refresh this in case we are a bit behind. No closed captions, not needed. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I expect to see Final Fantasy, I expect to see Rise of Ronin, I expect to see Stellar Blade, which are like their exclusives for this year. There's not much from their Sony, like really owned studios known. Well, they had the leak, the big leak from Insomniac last year, so we know that Wolverine is for next year and stuff like that. But there's nothing from Sony Santa Monica. Oh, also the remaster version of The Last of Us Part 2 came out a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, there's potential for them to show a lot of things from the first party alone. But usually they don't do it in this type of presentation. I think they do it in some other kind of presentations closer to the half of the year. But you know, third parties are all backing PlayStation. Every game that is going to appear is most likely is going to appear on PlayStation. So there should be plenty of first party. Let's hope for them to announce new, like actual new things, and not just being things that we already know. But yeah, let's see how it goes. PlayStation Studios. Helldivers, no? So yeah, hopefully this is not copyrighted music. They always do this. Why they do that during trailers? But yeah. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is a really first party title that is coming soonish. I think it's February. I don't quite remember. But yeah, already announced. Never even heard about the first one. I think the first one was top down, apparently. So yeah, big perspective change. You know, this is the type of game type of change that Sony is going to embrace, because they are all about they're all about third-person action games.
Hi everyone.
That's what they like. That's what they champion.
Of 2024. The first 3 years of PS5 have given us incredible stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking gameplay from PlayStation Studios and our
groundbreaking
We've also
gameplay?
expanded PlayStation Plus with new features, including PS5 game streaming. And with PSVR 2 and PlayStation Portal, which released last November, we're committed to offering new and surprising ways for our audience to interact with their PS5. But none of this means anything without great games, like Helldivers 2, which kicks off a year of amazing experiences and diverse ways to play. Today, we're looking ahead to titles coming later this year and beyond, with extended gameplay and announcements we hope you find as exciting as we do here at PlayStation. Enjoy the show.
Okay. That is a good good thing. Announcements. Yeah, still already. This is seems like a Bayonetta inspired, you know, action game. You could say Devil May Cry or but being a and Shift Up is a Korean developer known for mobile games only. But this is going to be their first like console type of game.
Earth, where a mysterious enemy called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony. Players will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her mission is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba. All we must do is complete the mission. While most of the 7th Airborne Squad is lost during their descent from the colony, Eve soon meets 2 new companions. Adam, born on Earth, is in pursuit of an energy source called hypercell.
Make sure to stay cautious. It's where the alpha.
Is it me or the audio is like super low?
Must be 8 or 7. Lily, a member of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering support.
Lily Artemis II. Then I can be your engineering support.
She puts her technical knowledge to use by upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game.
Here, done.
Something does feel different.
Double jump.
This is Zion. A city built underneath the wasteland by the last human survivors on Earth.
A whole city underneath the wasteland.
Eve is called Angel by the survivors and is an object of both awe and fear.
I'm not selling anything to you.
They'll seem a bit wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a commitment to rebuilding the city.
Hello, Angel. How are you? I see we have guests.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes...
Yeah, apparently it's not just like action like Bayonetta. Seems to be like some kind of exploration, or like Astral Chain, which is something I really like.
In the Great Desert.
I mean, after playing all the Bayonettas and Astral Chain and Devil May Cry, I have to say that the Astral Chain style
A supply camp.
is something I enjoy a lot more.
You find supply stations set up by previous airborne squads. At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items. Acquire new skills.
Skills. Skills, not skills. Skills like the
And more.
robots, like the mechas from...
She can also take a
Xenoblade.
well-deserved break to restore her health. Eve will
A lot of outfits that don't really
other non-human beings
fit
remain at her help.
on the...
Whether to assist or ignore them is entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Natiba, Eve will sometimes encounter hostile survivors. Or something worse.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point
Is it
of
going to
their
be
existence
PS5
is
exclusive, or is
somehow
there's going to be a PC version?
It is not an
Because yeah, this is something I'm
I can do this alone.
more interested to try. It's more my style of game.
The unofficial name for members of the Eve Air
Hopefully
Force.
not like too cinematic.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Open it! It's windy! No more lies to blind my eyes. Choose what you lose.
Maybe they should have I mean, just my preference, but
Different.
stay with one costume the whole like presentation, and then at the end do like a montage of all the different costumes she can use, because sometimes you don't know if it's the same character or not, because she looks very different. Just my opinion, but like, you know, it's her, no? Right? They don't never mention that you're gonna be using another character, but
I'll keep through all time.
release date should be this year, right? April. Oh, that's sooner than I was expecting. Didn't say anything about if it's exclusive or not.
씹텁의
Oh,
대표이자
it's not over.
게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다. 이 게임은 우리가 수년간 유저 여러분들께 선보이기 위해 꿈꿔왔던 게임이며 플레이스테이션 5 그리고 플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에 그
The incredible support, I understand. PlayStation 5, it looks like a PS4 game, just more effects and stuff.
4월 26일 스텔라 블레이드를 만나보시기를 기대합니다.
That is something that I've seen, and one of the reasons I don't really enjoy from the PlayStation is that they are that Generations? Most of the games nowadays seems like they are just like better looking stuff of things that already happened. New Sonic game. They really don't stop with this, right? Sonic car games, there's so many of them. Just one every year almost. Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. Autumn. So I'm guessing that's going to be for every platform. The new Hoyoverse game. I wasn't able to enter the beta, but I wanted to try it. I really like Genshin, what I played. This seems to be very different in that it's mostly like missions, more like Monster Hunter, I guess. But Monster Hunter is my shit, so definitely interested in this one. Animations looks crazy. Yeah, I mean that's a PC game. Bomb Stars, another exclusive. So funny how apparently the beta had like a very positive conversation about the game. But yeah, I mean it's clearly inspired by some other game that may have three installments already in a very quick succession, right? Like Splatoon really no, PlayStation Plus. Yeah, this happened also with All Guys, I think, which was a PlayStation Plus game, and it blew up, and then it stopped being there, and people had to pay it, but now it's free to play. Cave Diver, heard a lot of great things about this game. I'm not really I don't play that many indies anymore. I don't have time. I like Gojira. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, they're doing a lot of collaborations, right? With already available on the Switch and PC if you are interested. There was an indie game that they showed before the PlayStation 5 came out. There was like a guy like hunting stuff and bringing it to another older guy who was just, you know, doing his life. I forgot its name. It looked pretty cool, but it suddenly disappeared from no more updates, or I don't think it has launched. I mean, I don't really play them, but I'm very into following, like I said, the industry news. V Rising. Okay, 24.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. This next game is a result of a very close partnership with Konami and marks the return of a horror franchise that has been with us since the original PlayStation. Let's take a look at what's next for
Silent Hill 2 remake, also exclusive. So yeah, Sony has been paying quite a bit to have exclusives.
Maybe I can be like her.
Or maybe this is the new game, right? There's going to be 3 Silent Hills or something like that.
Is this a dream?
This is made by Blubber Team, who worked with
What's with this
Microsoft
place?
in first party early in the generation.
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. What are you hiding inside? Maya? What the fuck? I'm sorry. Stop! Please! What did I do to deserve this?
Short message. Oh, free to play. So this is not that game then.
こんにちは。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。ご覧いただいたのはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージという全く新しいサイレントヒルとなります。本作は本日この後プレイステーション5で無料配信いたします。コナミが送る現代を舞台にしたサイコロジカルホラーをぜひ体験してください。それでは最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Yeah, I remember there was going to be 3 games in the revival. Never played 2, I only played the first one. Visually, the previous game looks much better. But well, this is a very beloved game because mostly because of the story, the experience of this guy. Yeah, this is the Blubber Team. Ghost Story.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Say hi back. Of course they know.
Hey, Bioshock.
What if I told you that every word you say,
I really enjoyed the first Bioshock.
every thought you've ever had, your love,
Although I felt that I enjoyed it.
were just planted in your brain? Like,
Because I was in a period of my life where I
what would you do
was trying to new things.
answer that question?
Nowadays, most
You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly.
most Western games are not really.
But I'm here to set you free, whether you like it or not.
Western games is not something I really enjoyed anymore. Yeah, that looks like BioShock. Haha. Well, it's been something that has not been made in a long time, so this could be interesting. It was already announced, right? I don't know if he had a name. And we had Judas, yeah, it had been announced for a while, but we haven't seen gameplay. That looks good. Vertigo.
Stare into the flame. Think of this fire as a beacon. Its warmth, its energy. Now,
Silver.
focus your mind on your wife and step into the
VR. Is this Metro? I guess. VR. Never played the Metro, but know a little bit. I don't know if it's a new one or appears to be a new one. 2024. Urban Wolf. So we are in the VR portion. That kind of interaction is, I think, what it's like special about we should make special games in VR, you know? Being able to grab stuff. But I don't think a lot of games do it. This is what we dreamed about when the Wii was unveiled, right? Things that really follow your hands, you know? And with the Motion Plus and the Switch, PlayStation Move and those kind of controllers are a lot more accurate, and you can do that, but the games never deliver that. Legendary Tales. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, obviously, visually is not... Oh, wow, it's in 7-8 days from now.
I knew you would come, Arisen One.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before you when the time is come.
Yeah, I think people are excited, right? A portion of the gaming, not the fan base. The fan base, I think, is really excited, even though it's more like a remake. It's like the developer basically is like, what I couldn't achieve with the first one, I want to do with this one. And it's the same biome. It's going to be a different story, obviously, but all the systems and everything looks very similar. Classes, there's not going to be that many new classes either, stuff like that. But this is looking really good. I only played a little bit of the first one.
Those who can be of aid to you will reveal themselves in time.
Thy will, thy soul, these are all the means thou hast to carve thy path anew.
Yeah, this is looking much better than the previous presentations. It's coming in March, right?
Schemes will avail you not, watching one.
March 22. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a perfect game for someone who never played the first one, because this is like the good the really good version, because I think the first one is, you need like some kind of a taste in games to enjoy it, but I think it's a pretty good game. And this is another big one, Rise Running. I guess they're gonna end with the Final Fantasy, right? Team Ninja, no?
横浜です。19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国外に開かれた横浜では、和と洋が入り混じった独特の街並みが広がっています。
I like that it looks, it feels really
主
gamey.
人公は鍵縄を使って屋根の上に登ったり、装置アビキルを使って高所から滑空し上空を移動することも可能です。
Open world game. What the hell? Where did that horse came
攻
from?
撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石火で弾いて体勢を崩すことも可能です。敵の武器と相性のいい流派を選ぶと戦いを有利に進めることができます。
Nice. Oh, there's monsters. This may be the Neo team.
戦闘では日本刀や長槍以外にも海外からもたらされた短銃などさまざまな武器が使用できます。発明家である伊賀七と因縁を深めるとさまざまなからくり装置を入手できます。鳥火砲は伊賀七が作ったからくりで、
flamethrower.
火炎放射器のような強力な遠隔武器です。鳥火砲や和洋折衷のアクションである銃剣など西洋の技術を生かした武器をうまく活用すれば強敵にも打ち勝つことができるので、ぜひマスターしてください。
Yeah, this game is looking cool as well.
幕末を生きる人物たちと紡いだ因縁が
The animation and all that doesn't look like that fluent, but that is great. I mean, not great in the sense that it wouldn't be better if it had better animations, right? But I like that developers don't put all of their effort for a game to look good instead of playing cool, you know? Which is something that happens a lot with the PlayStation first party, where it's not that they are bad, but you see where their priorities lie, right? Yeah, this and Dragon Dogma the same day. Well, Dragon's Dogma is not exclusive, so. Okay, PlayStation Studios. More first party.
What did you do? Just messing around, man. It wasn't serious. It's such a pity.
Ballistic Moon? No, not really. In the know of who they are.
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
No, please!
The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward.
It was just a prank, man.
Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future.
The choice is yours.
Is this like a Until Dawn type of game?
Remember this as you play your game.
Oh, so?
Sam. Looking for me?
Yeah, Until Dawn. I just remember watching a few streams of people playing it, but I never tried it. I don't think it was in... Oh, Death Stranding. I don't think it was in PC, right? It was PS4 only. I like their mask. A couple of hands. I thought for a moment that was Guillermo del Toro, but no. Yeah, this game is going to be weird. Metal Gear!
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out, cut off from one another. We want you to help us bring the world together.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam?
Okay.
Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and
regroup at your position.
The problem
The
is,
border.
everyone wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only. You brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over.
That looks pretty impressive.
Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the Chiral Network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but...
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
He said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent.
What the hell?
Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist, where's the rest of your band?
Animation in that thing is so weird.
Well, ain't that something?
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you?
This is so cool. So weird.
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. It was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
$2025. So it's still a long while. It gives me time to try the first game. I started the first game, but...
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san.
And there's the Kojima fellatio that
to announce that together,
necessary.
As part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。準備は始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would...
Really, they're gonna announce it that way?
About this new development.
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
There is no such...
really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovations Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Stay tuned.
So that's how they're gonna end it. Weird. I don't know. I mean, it's cool that they...
I have one final announcement. State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon!
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna have an exclusive direct for Final Fantasy. Yeah, this is weird. Give me one record on
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Let me change scenes.
That's right. That's right. We are live.
It is weird to end it that way. Like we don't really have a new game to show, so we're gonna give you the announcement of an announcement. I guess it's okay. I don't know if really we need barriers of film and games to be blurred and stuff like that. I'm not a follower of that. Maybe the reason that I don't really enjoy Sony games that much, because they're going in that direction, right? Yeah, let me go back. That is what they are striving for, to make interactive movies, games that are as movie-like as possible. In this case, it's going to be also most likely a movie and a game, and it's going to be synergized. And I get it. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they are trying things. Let me put some music. Background music. Yeah, overall, good show. They have not many things new. What were new about the Stellar Blade? We knew. Looks really good. I'm actually very interested. I'm gonna be looking for if there's going to be a PC version. I guess it's going to eventually. I don't know, maybe not the first at launch. But yeah, interested in this in trying this game if it's on PC, obviously. Oh yeah, Sonic is actually, it is new. What is the music not sounding? There it is. I like Street Fighter music, so we're gonna go with that. And let me look. Sonic Generations. Shadow Generations. Yeah, Sonic Cross Shadows Generations. Release autumn everywhere. Every platform, including Switch. That is good. And yeah, that's like the only game like new, right? From there, Sunless Zone Zero is obviously a good good get, but I mean every Hoyoverse game has been coming to PlayStation. Pump Stars coming very soon. David the Diver coming to PlayStation in April. This game I'm not sure. Be something. I don't know if this was announced. Looks okay. I'm not really sure what type of game this is going to be. Maybe I'll look for Be Rising. But yeah, I don't think this is new. The Silent Hill game. All of these games were already announced. The remake of Silent Hill 2, a new game, a new Silent Hill game coming, and like a shorter Silent Hill game. I'm guessing this is the shorter, but these were already like announced. We didn't know the name or how it was going to look. So yeah, and this being free to play is a good it's a good thing. So you could say this is also something announced. And I'm not gonna, I mean, I don't want to be like too critical, but I have to be honest. I feel this looks better than the Resident Evil 2 remake. Going by my, visual preference. This is not like an action game, so we see a little bit of action. A little bit of the interaction with the monsters here. And this is a very Resident Evil 4 type of look, but yeah, overall I think, I don't know much about this team. I haven't played any of their games, but I guess it's they're taking their inspiration heavily from Resident Evil 4. Apparently, even the haircut is very similar. But yeah, hopefully it's good. Just by looks, definitely the other one looks better. But who knows? Like, hopefully we get to try the other game. Let me look for that. Where is it? Short message. Yeah, I guess it's exclusive. Then this Judas, we also knew about this game, but we hadn't seen gameplay. It looks very Bioshock-ic. So yeah, that is this looks good. I will give this a try. Guessing this is not exclusive, right? Judas. Then these Vertigo games. This is the VR Metro. So it's not being made by the usual team, I think. Looks good. I don't know how interactive it's going to be. But visually it looks a lot better than the next VR game. which even though visually doesn't look as good, I think what it shows that you can do, it's like the dream of the VR. No, to me, I think VR is being able to really just be there, and that your actions are reflected in every way, like they're blocking and stuff like that. I don't know about the menus, but I don't know if they're necessary, but they have to integrate them in some way, right? So yeah, it looks good as well. Then what is this? Dragon Dogma, looking a lot better than previous showings. Like I said, if you never played Dragon Dogma, I think going straight to Dragon's Dogma 2 is like the play. You know, it's because basically, and coming from the creator of the Dragon's Dogma, said that basically Dragon's Dogma 2 is what he wanted to do in Dragon's Dogma 1. And yeah, the style is very similar. So I don't know if you really gain anything from playing the first one. I think just going straight to this one is like the better option. But yeah, it's looking really good. Kind of excited about Dragon's Dogma as well. Then Rise of Ronin, showing pretty good as well. Like I think this is a really good get from PlayStation team. Seems like a game that is going to be very interesting to play, like not to look at. Like for example, where the horse came from, we don't know. Visually, and the animations obviously are not like the best there's been. And there's so many very impressive games looking nowadays. This is definitely not one of them, although it's open world and all that stuff. So that's always a plus. But yeah, the game being a game is like what I'm really interested about. And yeah, this looks a gaming game, so really impressed about this one. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for it to come to PC. This is a PlayStation exclusive, but so was Neo and stuff like that. And then it came to PC a couple of months or maybe a year later. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this also really look. I think this is what is definitely one of the best PlayStation states there's been ever been. Even though there was no real like big new game announcement, like showing a new. They announced that Kojima is making a new Metal Gear basically, but they have nothing to show. They haven't even started. They're going to make just that it's going to be a movie and it's going to be a game, and that's it. This Until Dawn remake or remaster, it's very difficult to tell nowadays, because being a PlayStation 4, there's not much that you can do to like really make it look a completely new game, like stuff like Resident Evil 2 did. You know, those are really remastered. Final Fantasy 7 remake. You know, games that you really see like the full new technologies being displayed. PlayStation 4 games to PlayStation 5 games, they look very similar. You know, there's obviously new effects and maybe a few more things going on, but they're basically the same games. And well, the big Kojima trailer, like the way they like, you know, more than 6 minutes trailer. No, more than 10 minutes trailer, actually. Showing a lot of stuff. This is actually showing stuff, quite impressive stuff from the gameplay standpoint. I'm not sure about that scene with Troy Baker. Seems extremely funny, you know, funky, you could say, maybe. But yeah, this part, the gameplay itself, I think it looks really impressive. I haven't played Horizon 2 or God of War 2 and those games that are like kind of using the PS5 from the first party studios, which usually are like I said, they put the emphasis on how they look a lot. But yeah, all of that is looking really insane. This is very PS4 like. That is also very impressive looking compared to what could be done in the previous generation. This is just a good, nice looking skybox. But yeah, overall I think it was a very solid, very good state to play, even though they didn't have that many announcements. I'm not sure about that last this part, like, oh, I'm making a new Metal Gear game. It's going to be out in 8 years or something like that. And we're making a movie as well, and Kojima is always been looking to make his ideal has always been clear, is to make movie-like games. So I guess this is closer to his vision than ever. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I'm not really interested in games being a movie-like. I enjoy a lot more games that are trying to be games, you know? But this is, I mean, I'm guessing Sony's investing big in this production. So, I mean, that's good for Kojima. For Kojima fans also. I've always said, and I've been very vocal during the Game Awards and stuff like that, that Kojima worshipping has always been kind of weird to me. But yeah, and the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth remake part 2 coming soon, very soon, with its own direct. I don't know if I want to see that. I want to stay spoiler free, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of remake, mostly because it became a bit more like the first, like Sony's first party, you know, a lot of cinematic fluff, gameplay. While the combat was good, was rarely you ever have like the 3 party members. Obviously, this is going to be different. Most likely, you're always going to be having the 3-person party at least. So that's going to be much better for my personal taste. But yeah, this game is looking a lot more than what I was expecting from the remake. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, the first part of the remake, not a huge fan. It was okay. It was okay. But yeah, hopefully next event, it's the Nintendo one. Nintendo usually have their directs in February. That's been quite a tradition nowadays. So yeah, I wonder how it's going to be. Not really expecting them to talk about their successor yet. Maybe, I mean, in best case scenario for people who are really looking forward to a successor, I'm kind of in that boat. It's not like a lot of people are like, oh, Nintendo needs a new console. The Switch is so old, and I really don't have any problem with the Switch hardware. But you know, they have to sell stuff, and Switch sales are starting to slow down, and I don't think they can recover to a level where they can maintain their business unless they refresh it, you know. But yeah, I'm expecting, I'm looking forward to what Nintendo can do with more hardware power. But like I said, I'm not a I'm not really a type of guy that really is into like the technology. I'm more into what you can do with the technology that is available. To me, a lot of PS3 games and PlayStation 2, Nintendo 64 games are better than a lot of the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 type of games because of how the games work. But yeah, obviously technology is something that attracts a lot of people. And yeah, so yeah, hopefully the next presentation is from Nintendo. Hopefully those are, like I said, we have a next presentation which will be the Final Fantasy one, but I'm not sure I'm going to be reacting to that one because I don't want to be that spoiled about the game, even though I'm not going to be playing it until maybe 1 or 2 years. But yeah, hopefully mid-February we have Nintendo's presentation with a few more Switch games. Maybe in the best case scenario, at least the acknowledgement that they are working on a new platform. But it's going to be interesting how they handle it. So that's going to be it from me today, guys. I haven't been able to stream games lately because my internet is very, very unstable. Tomorrow, finally, my internet provider is going to come and try to fix the issue, changing modems and stuff, cabling. And yeah, when that happens, I'll be able to go back and start playing, you know, my usual fighting games and continue with the Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough. And yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully tomorrow I am able to go back and share more gameplay stuff and with you guys. So hopefully, thank you very much. Sorry, thank you very much for watching. Here, give me a follow. Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, X now. So thank you very much and see you guys next time.